Okay, so a lot of you have watched my Seattle videos and have asked, well, what about Johannesburg? So it's a nice Sunday afternoon, autumn Sunday afternoon, and I thought I'd do a little overview of a trip to the park in Johannesburg. And I'm in the suburb of Fourways, which is actually a very nice suburb, and I've got the dog if I can find him. So this is for those of you that I've met in my travels and you want to see a little bit of Johannesburg and how it looks. And I think this is quite a nice place to start. So this nice green, the northern suburbs of Joburg are actually very green, and I remember reading a few years back that it was probably the largest man-made forest in the world, the entire northern part of Joburg, and there's lots to do. So this is a bit of a famous place behind me, Lone Hill Koppies. I don't know if you can see that. So that's the little koppie means hill, and there's a hill made of rocks back there. There's someone in there. I think it's supposed to be closed on the weekend. So I'll try and get in there if I can. And so that's just a little bit of a local attraction. And I now need to find my dog. I don't know where he's gone. This is a dog-friendly park. There's a few of them in Joburg. You can see the view behind me there. Johannesburg, nice and green in the autumn. The trees, all various colors now. Not as much as what I've seen in the US. I noticed in the US, you really get the oranges and the yellows, all kinds of colors in the autumn, which they call the fall. We do have a bit of that. If you go to Pretoria, especially certain time of the year, you get the jacaranda trees. And the entire city is a shade of purple. And here's a bit of a lake. So I used to let this guy jump in. Doesn't look very clean today. There's a few ducks there. Some trees. Joburg's all about tree planting. We regularly get that. I'm just checking to see if there's a dog fight. No, he's sniffing the other dogs. He's not fighting. And what's this? Looks like I found the culprit. You can see he's got his harness on him.
Benji, go back in the water. I want to see you. I want to take pictures. Which one? Which one?
So I can't find this guy. Oh wait, here we go. Where could he be? Hiding out here. You little brat. Are you having fun? Aren't you glad we have a dog-friendly park in Joburg, where we can just leave you to go crazy? Okay, so what are we going to do now? Follow me. Okay, come this way. Benj. Come, Benj. Let's go exploring in the parks of Fourways. Well, actually, this looks like the swamps of Fourways. Bit of maintenance needed here. There's some big trees. Are those willows? You see them everywhere. In the parks of Joburg. There's a nice bench there. Whoa, okay. Are you having fun? Good thing I didn't give you a bath. I hope this water is clean. So the other thing about Joburg is lots of lakes everywhere when you see parks. And let's do a bit more exploring. See what's past that tree. Good thing I wasn't close to you. Is this water clean? It looks okay.
Benji.
No fishes. And you can hear the hardy-dars. So the hardy-dars, the menace of Joburg, depending who you are. Not too bad. They are a bit noisy though. Here's a guy. You want to talk to me? There's two of them. If you've ever seen a hardy-dar's nest, the thing's massive, and the eggs as well. And common sight in Joburg. Okay, you had to do that. You had to come to me and dry yourself. Okay, fine. So, exploring in the parks of Joburg. What other bird life can we see? You normally get very good bird life in Joburg. Apart from your usual sparrows, Indian miners. There's someone's house there. Okay, for now it's just going to be these guys. Let's go to the other end of the park and see what we find. So, I'm trying to find something interesting to show you guys, and I think I've got it. There's this tree. It's quite a famous tree, and it's got like more birds than you've ever seen. Okay, and in this Lone Hill Dam, so this is called the Lone Hill Dam. I just need to find this thing. So where are we? Aha, more water. So here we go. We're gonna go there and see if we can find this tree. Ah, here's the dog. He's found something. I just follow the dog. It's much easier. There's something seriously wrong with this water. I'll show you. So it doesn't look, I don't think it's dirt. I think it's some kind of plant that's taken over. And if you really look, very thick. Not sure what's going on. Let me adjust the camera. So this is the entire dam. Now this famous tree that I was talking about at one stage, I actually think that's it. There were like 1 million ducks, birds, haridas, all kinds of birds there. Not sure what's going on, but I don't see it anymore. Okay, so there we go. Here's something there. What's this little guy? Some kind of duck. Unfortunately, I'm not the guy to tell you anything about duck species. He looks quite happy amongst all the whatever that is in the lake. Okay, and I think something's happened here. You can have, if I zoom in, you can actually see. So the ecosystem seems to have changed. There's another duck there, nice red beak. Try and get it. So some of the wildlife still here, but not in abundance as we previously had. I suppose that's happened. I mean, it could be a natural thing. Doesn't mean that something unnatural's happened. Could just be lots of plants taking over. There's a lot of reeds here. See if I can go in there in a bit and see what we find there. So back the way we came. Not too much interesting back there, except for the two Adidas. I suppose if you're overseas, you've never seen a Adidas before. That's probably the highlight of the video so far. Once again, if you were wondering how Johannesburg looks, as some of you have asked me, typical suburb, beautiful autumn day. We really have the best weather. Now something more interesting. So that's a bridge from the park going to some kind of mall. I've been to that mall. And there's this famous tree that I keep talking about, where it was once full of bird life. And I'm just not seeing it today, so obviously something's changed. Nice walkway, and I'm hoping for something more interesting on the other side of the park. Just some people enjoying a Sunday afternoon, the best weather. Oh, and the sky. The sky in Joburg, if you've never been to Joburg, is always amazing. It's always the best colors. This isn't even a good sky, trust me. I'll do a video just on the Joburg sky. It's one of the best in the world. The colors, especially at sunrise, sunset. It's something you have to see. So I'll do a video on that. And here's the typical South African Sunday afternoon. Here's the not so typical South African dog. Aha, he's looking to behave. The only reason he's behaving is he's tired. Aren't you tired? I mean, there's a duck right in front of him and he's not even interested. So if you want good behavior from your dogs, try tiring them out. Okay, so this looks to be a more family-friendly area in the Lone Hill Park. Lots of picnics, lots of lying under trees. We South Africans, we like to lie under trees. I think I can say that with some certainty. You're going to see... I'm going to get into trouble for saying that. You're going to see a lot of that. Okay, let's look at that sky again. I promised you something interesting. And that's the Joburg sky. Always interesting. And this isn't even a colorful sky. This is just a normal sky. Now where's the dog gone? Ah, he's back with his Swiss Shepherd friend. And we've got a troop of dachshunds. Always noisy. Does he like the dachshund? No. No, he's not interested. Let's see if we can find any interesting dogs. Nice day at the park. Okay, this Sunday is so peaceful and so relaxed. I'm struggling to find something interesting for my video. Maybe this is it. So this is a well-known South African flower. It's called the Strelitzia. I think it's called the Strelitzia. It doesn't bloom very often, but it is beautiful when it does, as you can see. Bright oranges. There's a few color variants set nicely here in some rocks. Most of you are thinking I still haven't found anything interesting in my Sunday walk. So let's keep going. Okay, so lots of people eating food. Some people running. If you've got the energy for that type of thing. And lots of sitting under trees. Lots of laughing suddenly. I think they're laughing at me, right? Which is fine. Any interesting trees and flowers? The tree that's lost a branch. And here we go. Tiredness gives you good behavior, right? Okay, I've been thinking about this. The fact that there's absolutely nothing interesting going on in this park. The weather's perfect, everyone's just sitting and enjoying themselves. That actually is the point of a Sunday in Joburg.